I know it hurts and that you feel shattered. You don't want to leave the house, but you have to. You dread going home, but there's nowhere else to go. Weekends hit the hardest. No one's around because everyone is with their families, and you feel isolated, scared, and alone. And you wonder how it all came to this. What did I do wrong? Why am I not enough? Why does this keep happening to me? You start to doubt yourself, and then you do this. You put on those rose tinted glasses to disguise the cracks, the moments that could have broken you. But you stayed anyway. You hold on to the belief that if you just try harder, love more, wait longer, then they'll come back. And you forget the times that you gave way above and beyond your limits. And it still wasn't enough. You forget how you stayed silent when you should have spoken your truth, spoken up, or when you did speak up, only to be gaslit, manipulated, threatened with abandonment, made to feel like you'd never find anyone else. And that's the trap. The pattern silently controlling you, the one that keeps you settling for less, less than you deserve, and you don't even realize it. That pain that you are carrying now, it is not just from what's happened recently. It is the echo of a little person inside of you, the inner child who never felt truly seen or heard, who learned through experience early that speaking up wasn't safe, that to survive, they had to stay quiet and small, good enough, even when you didn't feel good enough, that you believed this was all you could get. They believed this was all they could get, so they settled. They silenced themselves, hoping that someday, if they were just quiet enough, patient enough, obedient enough, perfect enough, they would finally receive the love, the attention, and the safety that they so deeply craved. But you see, the pain, it's so overwhelming and all-consuming because it's never truly been felt with. It's a wound left untouched, growing heavier every time you open your heart and trust again, only to have it shattered again and again and again. And every time you let someone in, boom, those old hurt bursts back, louder this time and sharper, waiting for love that feels conditional. That's what you're doing. That depends on you then having to shrink or hide pieces of yourself, keeping you trapped in an endless loop of disappointment and self-doubt. And my last relationship was like this. Words I would describe as destructive, horrendous. And I don't know how I managed to leave. I honestly do not. And I kept going back and back and back. And it got worse and worse. And the pain grew. The triggers were massive. And I couldn't take it anymore. My body physically shut down. And I still couldn't see it. But I knew I was the common denominator in all of this. That there was something within me. Something within me. But I couldn't get to the truth, the answers until I could. You see, mine, and I am sure if this is resonating, were based on patterns from my childhood of beliefs, of experiences that showed me I must push down my needs, settle for crumbs. And then it's telling yourself it's better than nothing. This is better than nothing in all areas of my life, not just love. Every time I tried to speak my truth, I was the one in the wrong, the one left or being judged, left out, abandoned. And it only got worse. You see, these patterns of emotional inconsistency that keep your nervous system wired on edge, always waiting, never sure. You know, it's what I used to experience too until I uncovered the truth, until I was able to finally do this. Choose peace, to choose me, to understand that all that was controlling me was a pattern. It was a pattern until I learned how to control it by releasing it with love, by digging to the root with my inner child and more. You see, that inner child inside of you, they're ready. Finally, they're ready. They're ready to be held, seen, and healed. They're ready to let these patterns go, toxicity patterns of silence, of not having their needs met, of loneliness, of holding on to the wrong people, of the inconsistencies that are draining them, draining their entire existence. It is here, you see, that is where the real healing begins. So if you're ready to begin that healing journey, to finally hold that inner child with compassion, to hear them, to honor them, to break free from the patterns of emotional inconsistency and step into a life where love, safety, kindness, success, abundance, and support feels steady and real, then know this: the doors to the Healed Heart Blueprint are now open. And this is your invitation to start your path back home, home to yourself with gentle guidance and support every step of the way. You didn't lose them because you weren't enough. You lost them because the universe and your soul were ready to make space for something far greater for you. And if they come back one day wanting to try again, guess what? It won't be their choice. It will be yours. This time, you will have healthy boundaries and a love for yourself that is off the scale, deeper than you ever imagined possible. So therefore, God forbid anyone tries to come in and destroy your peace. This will be a relationship where you no longer hide, but shine, where you no longer stay silent out of fear, but you stand tall in your truth, in your convictions. So the links to the Healed Heart Blueprint are in my bio or below this video. What I would like you to do is claim one or all of these in the comments below and feel them. I am worthy of love, peace, and true support. I am ready to heal the parts of me that have been waiting to be seen. I choose to step into my power, boundaries, and radiant self. I deserve a steady, safe, stable, and nurturing life. That is from me today, you guys. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will be back very, very soon.